Sergeant America coming at you. Boom! Alright, this is a redo. I whipped through this way too quick yesterday, and then I picked up some things today, so I'm just redoing my Wednesday haul. Actually, by the time you see this, it's probably even Friday. Just getting way behind in my reading. Just crazy time in the school year. Had fire drills, as some of you saw on Twitter, and, cook up and everything like that. So, but we're here for comics and comic goodies. So I was butthurt by this series. By the time, how much time it was taking, switching artists, all that. I just told myself I had to get over it, and I flipped through this in my store. I saw something that made me desire to buy it, so boom, I purchased it, and I'll discuss more later on that one with Comic Book Roundtable. So when it comes to Rebirth, Batman, picked it up because of Riley Rossmo. I was not overly crazy about King's writing right now, so Rossmo's art, though, is what's got me on that. So I'll pick up that one, and then I think there's one in the middle and then one last one, so I'll do that. Also then got The Mighty Thor, issue 11, with the two Jane Fosters. And I'm really just enjoying the series. Aaron's writing and Dodderman's art is just knocking it out of the park. Suicide Squad, Most Wanted, Boomerang, and El Diablo. Diablo is really getting to be the star of some of these books, and this one is no exception, so I really enjoyed that one. Green Arrow, second book, talking about Emiko, his sister, and what she got into just before this original art got started. So, enjoying that. Can't wait to get into there and read it. Rolled the dice, took a chance on Britannia. This is a $4 book for Image. This looks like the Roman army as they entered into England during that time. It looks a little medieval, a little mystical, so it'll be very interesting to see how that goes. Mechanism by Raphael Inico. He is the writer, artist, and letterer. The artwork that you see here on the cover is pretty much what is inside the book, and it is, I'm sure it's computer done and everything like that, but I like it. It seems to be doing a really good job, especially for one guy doing the whole thing. So Kit and Caboodle, salute you on that one. Manifest Destiny, issue number 23, part 5 of 6 of the Sasquatch run. Here we are with a group that has encountered some Yeti Sasquatches, and there's a group before Lewis and Clark that have encountered these and were just decimated. So now they're finding out about it, and Lewis and Clark have decided they are going to settle in for the winter. So I'm presuming that puts them maybe in Iowa or South Dakota, which gets to be in my region, so it'll be interesting to see how that one goes. That is the book that started my pull list. So Hellboy in the BPRD, 1954. It'll be interesting to see, is just one shot? Is this the beginning of another arc? I'm believing it's just a one shot, so number 1, we know how they do that with their numbering. Be very enjoyable. Grab this off the dollar wall, Secret Warriors. I enjoyed this series when it came out. I shouldn't say. I enjoyed the series in trade, because that's how I picked it up, is in trade series. This is a very good one. This is Nick Fury using a whole bunch of kids, of criminals, to create his own little army. So it's been very interesting. This is the Halloween variant edition, so that's why I couldn't refuse it. Looked very nice. And then I got Original Sin, and I got issue 1, issue 2. This is all off the dollar wall. I did not, during this time, I don't remember. I don't think I was reading a whole lot of Marvel. Issue 3. But I figure if I can get all 8 issues for $1 each, 4. Yep. Old Bucky Barnes there. Yeah, I mean, heck yeah, I want to grab the whole series. 5, It's nice to see all these characters in this one shot, you know, kind of a repetitious look. 6, with the Hulk here. 7, with Mr. Peter Parker. I know the whole storyline to some degree. I know there's some things that have not been fully explained. Lastly, number 8. So it'll be very interesting to see how, almost knocked all those books off, how that whole storyline goes. So, yeah, you don't want to see me dance with my books, I'll just put them down here on the floor. Now let's get into the figures. Walmart's selling them off for a little over $5, so try and get that in the light. Boom, there's the Vision. I don't play the game, I just like these figures. You see I got a lot of figures back behind me. These are just going to be added to the collection. Boom, Boba Fett. I'm not entirely a huge Star Wars fan, I'm more of a Star Trek fan. But I mean, the Boba, I mean, he is just iconic. It's like collecting Captain America. Black Panther. I liked him just fine in the movie. I haven't really been reading any of his stuff. The figure, I mean, I'm getting them for about $5. I really couldn't pass that up, you know. Even in my used store, they're more expensive. Then I also got Cyborg and Hal Jordan here, Mr. Green Lantern. Little $2 Walmart deal, so I was happy to be able to grab that. I mean, for $2, yeah, I'm going to get that. And then another one, this character is not anybody I really collect a lot of. I think, I'm trying to remember, I got some digital trades on this character. But this is a metal die-cast figure. I mean, he's got a good amount of weight to him. Originally it was $10, but I got him for $7. So boom, because he's just this awesome tatted out, tough as nails, very nicely painted, heavy son of a gun, Aquaman. So it's funny that this is from Batman vs. Superman. Just those mere seconds that you saw him, boom, he gets his own figure. And really, that's the only one. I mean, it's otherwise it's all the variations of Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. So this is the small one. This is the $10. They have one that's twice as big, and that's a $20 figure. Holy smokes, these are getting big now. But that's it. Hope you like the books. Let me know if you thought anything looked interesting. Want any more explanation? Otherwise, I should be on Comic Book Roundtable this Saturday. I can't wait to pop these figures open. Hopefully find some room. I'm hoping to also get some new bookshelves, so if that's possible, boom, that's what I want. I got space over here that you rarely ever see, so got some tiny bookshelves. This is already too long. You want it to end. Catchphrase.